Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, hello and welcome back to Gloomy Eyes, where some days are just meant to piss you off, aren't they?
He had never been scared in his life. Or in death.
We're here to play
And
a
he wasn't
nice
about to start now in
game.
front of Nina.
Despite all the issues. So, we're back with Gloomy Eyes, a cute little puzzle. And, yeah, thank you to the developers for the free key, very much appreciated. No thank you to Windows Update for yet again deleting the Xbox 360 wireless receiver drivers, which, if you go onto the Microsoft website, are literally impossible to find. On top of a really shitty day with the really shitty team that I've been given because I've got the most, like literally the worst people possible that are refuse to do the work and refuse to do things and all to talk back to their managers, which is why their previous team leaders palmed them off onto the new team. So, you know, just have to deal with all of that nonsense. And then Windows being really horrible and not letting me do gaming because it says no, your controller receiver doesn't exist. Good luck finding it. We'll delete it, but also it's not on our website anymore, so you have to really try very hard to even find it.
Of her stomach.
Because the thing does not exist. I mean, he's chilling. But like that, there's a spooder on the wall. Guess now it's meant to jump scare you, not make you laugh. But, you know, it's a haunted house after all. Meant to be entertaining. This guy, you know, needs a zombie in the lights. Oh, wait, she jumps over that hole. Spooder, hello. Table, more zombies, right. We should probably explore all the other rooms.
More fireflies trapped in a cage. Nina couldn't understand why.
Ha! Nina couldn't understand why, but maybe the zombie mode. So we're going to stay out the light, but he's going to come and get onto the lift because he, for some reason, can't jump. She also has a lift here, but I guess she's going to bring him down over here. Yeah. Just not the day. Not the day. He can't even go over to that slide button over there. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, before we go down the lift to maybe see her. Power over here, there's some lights. The lift that will probably come up here, right? But we probably just want to bring him down here. And he probably has some stuff to do in the next bit. There's a thing there. Pretty big house, right? A zombie that will eat. So that will be where he goes. There's a hex marked on the floor. I thought I saw arms there. I thought there was something that might eat her. There's a lift here, which I'm going to presume she wants to go up. There's a zombie that's got his head stuck in the guillotine. Oh, he got it out. Interesting. I wasn't expecting to get out of that. Thought... Maybe he's faking it. You know, he might eat her if we go over that. Let's face it. We should go and explore with this guy. See what else is over here. I mean, is this a thing that he pulls? I mean, there's eyes in the picture frames. He can go past this guy, because, you know, he's one of them. Bricks to throw. And a thing that, again, is probably meant to jump scare you, but didn't. You can pick up. You can switch character. That guy shoves his head back into the box very quickly there because he's like, was I meant to be here? Can't throw that zombie, it seems. He doesn't get a lock on. Right, I see. Try to behead a zombie. Will we cut his fingers off almost? Now succeed to behead a zombie would probably be the next one, right? Oh no! It won't let me throw it in again! Really? Maybe he would have always pulled his head out in time, right? Maybe we didn't miss an opportunity. Oh, that light's turning off and on. And it's reaching out for hands. Okay. A very scary dropping down lady. She screamed this time. It was a bit more. Okay, so we're not going up there yet, I guess, then. There's a long way round. This guy's light turns off and on. Go then. So we can get past him when the lights. There even anything over here? There's a exit probably. Okay, lights on, lights off. Hands don't grab at her. There's a big scary glowing red eye in the wall. Okay, so that did things upstairs. Okay. That added part of the cart. Do we want it down here or do we want it up there? I'm guessing we want it up there. We want to get something onto that. I see. Why did she move to this? I didn't tell her to move to that. So we want to feed something onto there. Or do I want to bring it up from down here? Okay. Do I send him up there on the cart? To the stairs that he's definitely not getting stuck on. Okay, I mean, it does matter. I was gonna say it doesn't matter so much if that zombie is in the light or not. Turns out the light was where we run in as well, not just the zombie. Come on, light. Come on. That light was on for very long. So he can't jump onto that. So we need a platform there. So we are putting a platform on that from elsewhere. Come on, light. So that means he probably wants to be upstairs. Are we gonna have to bring all the way back? Go up the stairs. Transition there seems a little awkward. Okay. All the way back. Through the... Yeah, just not my day today. Okay.
Gloomy couldn't help but notice the amount of cages stacked around this place. It was clear someone was catching zombies. I think we all knew who that was. The children must have suspected him too.
I don't think it's Gloomy that's doing that. Perfect. Now she needs to go to the other thing so that she can help him move it. And now once that's all the way over here, he can then go across to get the thing. I'll send that back up. We'll get that ready. Gloomy continues to push. He needs to be here. But he can actually then get it from the next bit. Well, before you go down there with that, you should go check out what's over here. A jumpity bit. I think I want him over here. I mean, you bring him down like that, it's not quite. Not quite. Even though it's got the green lights on it. Can you get on? He can. Can you go down with it? Can! Perfect. Because I need them to switch, because otherwise he won't be able to go up there. We need him to now push the buttons. Plus the light scars at that instance. Okay. Try the correct posture here and not be in a weird posture. Right. Gloomy! Gonna pick up the electric just in case we need it. Might not need it. He obviously can't pull the thing. So, you know, it's fine, because she can still get off of it. The problem is, he can't push buttons. So, he must surely be able to jump it? Right! You should run past while it's still dark. While it's light. Get the right people the right way around, brain. Been a horrible day. Been a horrible day. You'll have to excuse me. Send him back up. That's the button to send him up. You sure you can't jump this, Gloomy? Can't. Why is there a jumpy bit? Because he couldn't send her up. So why is there a jumpy bit? That doesn't make sense. Why is there a jumpy bit? Oh, the lights off. Why are the lights off now? Is there a... Why are the lights off? Right, we're gonna send him up and over. Obviously he can't go now because that light switched off. And I don't know why the light switched off. Oh, it's off. Huh. this also switch the lights and power off? Is lights still off? We switched everything around there. Stay up there. Yeah, I don't know. Also very dark in here. What did we do to make that dark? Like, surely picking up the one light fitting thing didn't cause the lights to go off. Okay, obviously we can bring that over here and plug it in. Don't need to go right back to the beginning. That probably lets her get up there to do the jumpity jump. Or she can glitch through the floor. There's something down there. Maybe. Wasn't expecting it to fall through the platform. Hey, she is up. She can do the jump. Which has a thing, which is a firefly thing. Oh. Now, I don't remember how to collect fireflies. I think you'll have to bear with me. Is there anything else up here whilst we're up here? She can obviously come over here. Remembering the controls would be very helpful. You make it! Right, down you go. I'm going to explore what's down below there. There's got to be something.
Whatever we are given is taken away just as easily.
Yeah, it's
You do us all a great service if you remembered that.
Whatever's given to take away just as easily. Life, death, monsters. So that's just secret hole. That's just secret hole. Be very hidden down there. Okay. So we need to find a firefly with our lantern that we now have. Okay. Still on death. Hi. One of them. Don't think there's anything there. Right. You need to find something that you can get out of the way, Gloomy. Activate with fireflies. Fireflies, fireflies. What do we do with the firefly lantern? Ah, I know, door. Go then!
With the joy of the carnival long buried underneath these horrors, they wanted to be gone from this place as fast as possible. They held onto that little something and focused on the road to the sun. What a thing to believe in a dream.
Now, ironically, we didn't free all the other fireflies. They were all trapped. I feel like we should have worked a bit harder to free all the other fireflies. You know, I feel like there might have been more to this level. But we made it through. We were eager to get a move on, right? Also, this is maximum brightness, and some of these bits were very, very dark. Ba-da-ba-bum. Okay. There we go. Nosferatu having a good time.
Started to fall apart.
Gru? He's not Gru. What's the other one called?
When they took away Nina,
He might just be Drac.
Gloomy broke down.
Oh.
Blazing rage clouded his mind again. Nothing would stop him.
He is special zombie. Not just for his glowing eyes, but he mutates. Oh, it's the Phantom of the Opera. Oh, great. Why do we have questionable things again? The questionable rabbit men. He's kind of werewolfy now. They're trying to cage me. Okay, I was expecting that one to land. It didn't. Excuse me. Why are you not kicking that? There we go. Sorry for anyone that has ads. They happen once now to stop other adverts. Get me out of this. I don't know what that one button does. Oh. Sending them all in now. They're not very good shots. Okay, that's gonna land. It didn't land, actually. I thought it would. This one might. Can you catch them in the net? He floats him. Come on, I just wanted to catch one of them in the net. Catch a rabbity. He floats along the floor like the world's greatest baseball player. Sliding in for the net, except he's very slow. Hello? I was hitting the block.
He wasn't done with those children yet. Not in the least bit. This is not a man who shows compassion.
Oh.
He was just laying the groundwork for his final blow.
A laser. Or a water cannon. Survive the laser cannon or just a little bit longer? I mean, he's painted the floor very effectively. There's not much floor left. Certainly making it a little impossible to survive right now. Refuse to give in though. You not seen me play Senua's Sacrifice? I refuse to give in to a scripted death. I refuse to give in to scripted death. Sorry. You have to earn it, sir. During the fight, see death up close and live to tell the tale. Well, I mean, it didn't really get me.
It felt like the world had stopped
It's
turning.
just that you painted the whole floor and I couldn't do it.
I will never forget Nina's face when she saw the light in his eyes die.
Skateboards?
I buried this boy. Twice. This time I took him far away into the mountains. And though I hated doing exactly what that monster of a priest wanted, I did it regardless. Because I wanted Gloomy to truly find peace this time.
You're telling me I was like 26 minutes from the end of the game? Surely that's not the end of the game.
Nina had a mind of her own. Her uncle had confined her to her room again. But no locks could keep her from finding Gloomy. She could not ignore the hole in her chest where his light used to be. She had promised him she'd protect him.
We need to find the sun. That'd be a bad ending. Ba-bum.
There is one thing that she had learned from all her tears.
To hide from the wind
She
in the
was still
shelter?
here for him. Like he had always been there for her. No matter how thick the snow, how brutal the wind, she would find her friend again.
Storyteller will be burying him around here somewhere. The bridge seems out. That would be a stupid idea to try to cross that, right? So that's back there. Get into the shelter. What you got there? What's it over here? No. Firefly. Over there. Firefly trying to lead me away from the storyteller. Hi there, sir. No knowledge to impart or anything? Why do you sit above the rock, not sitting on the snow at all?
Who needs humans in their lives? They're all the same anyway.
I'm a human. They're not all the same, but they're very different. Very different. All humans can be very, very different to each other. Waiting for the wind. I hear sleigh bells. Pretty cave. Been down there? No. I feel to be blown away. Just because I was looking elsewhere doesn't give you permission
This
to
would not be the
send
end
me
of
all
their
the way back.
dreams. She wanted to run, but not without him.
It's down here. It ends. In the warmth.
Like
Yeah,
a
it's almost
fierce
like it
beacon,
doesn't want me to
once
explore.
again, the fireflies led the way. They wouldn't rest. Not until the boy and the girl with the golden eyes were reunited.
Did they say the girl with the golden eyes or the girl and the boy with the golden eyes? Obviously he has golden eyes, but I could have sworn they just said the girl with the golden eyes.
And started digging the frozen earth with her bare hands.
Well, I mean, the place with the snowboards,
she felt the soft fabric from his sweater and started yanking at it frantically. She needed him beside her, not in the cold ground. When Gloomy opened his eyes again and climbed out of the grave, she couldn't stop crying with relief.
Doesn't look like she's crying much. Well, he just stares into the distance. Bum, bum. I mean, does your grave say anything?
If only those fools had left those children alone, we all could have seen a better tomorrow.
Maybe if the humans had tolerated their love, things could have turned out another way. That's because the humans didn't like that they were there. Gloomy, his presence was a ray of sunshine, the gravekeeper. Well, I mean, he has the sun rays in his eyes, doesn't he?
With the snowstorm clearing the path down the mountain again, the children set off.
Definitely together and not leaving one behind. What are these sponge things? Very important. Grab the sponge, not her. Sure, the sponge is very important. Gloomy. Hold that. I have another sponge to go fetch. Probably very important. Very important sponge. It's probably to clear this ice out of the way. The Gloomy. Or you can just throw the sponge at the ice. That works as well. But there were only 2 sponges. Oh, there's another sponge over there. You able to go jump to get that one? Oh, there's another climby bit. Never mind. That's the sponge. You know, if only we had a proper rock, that might have broke the wall, but, you know, 3 sponges in freezing cold weather will also do the same job. Or you could have just, you know, sponged at the ice until it melted. So I'm sure if you rub it enough times, it would melt. Getting through.
Caught herself staring at Gloomy sometimes, convincing herself that this was real, that she had really found him again.
Oh?
Even if she couldn't be completely sure he was the same as before.
That bird is very interesting. What do you mean he's not the same? Is he dead? Did he not come back refixed? It's certainly hard to solve this puzzle when there's no visible camera. Where are we supposed to be going then? It feels like maybe we're supposed to go that way, but the camera doesn't want to make up its mind. There's nothing here. He climbed down that or something. Okay, she can. Right. I see. And then Gloomy, you need to push the wall for her to go across. That's why you come down here. You don't just go down the hole that was the hole. It's not meant to be a hole. It's meant to be a climbing bit. And is there another secret one over there or something?
But when she felt the light from his eyes drift over her, she knew her friend was just as affected as she was. She reminded herself that she hadn't been the one trapped in a coffin in the ground.
He wasn't so much in the coffin, he was just buried up to his face, it seems. And he's still got the light in his eyes. And he still throws things. Sure, everything's fine. Still fascinated by the fireflies. They did an interesting job of hiding the narrator before Gloomy was there and the seemingly level was there as well, didn't they? Like, you know, you won't be looking for it yet because this is maybe just the interlude now. Still part of the level.
A faint light broke through the frozen surface.
Connecting to chat.
And though it was only a sliver of what it used to be,
it's a golem. The ice cream monster!
He had tracked down the fireflies seeking the light of the sun. He caged them all.
The priest
them to a power source.
Is Nosferatu. I would call him human, you know. His eyes are a little red. He looks a little undead. He plays like the Phantom of the Opera. I don't think he is a human. I think he might be Nosferatu. Okay, we've got fireflies. Hello? Right, so we want to steal this guy's key. You didn't see anything. The temptation is to go up there. But he's probably going to go up there. No, he only get off this broken hitbox. There we go. She was a little stuck. Right. You don't see me. Must have been the wind. Free the fireflies.
The fireflies had a strange effect on the sun, who sparkled a little more with every little ball of fire returning to him. When his eyes locked on her, she knew she was done for. But Gloomy let the rage take over. For Nina, he would do it 1,000 times.
Hey, maybe there might have been more up there. We release the fireflies. Okay. Maybe I should have gone. Oh, I should have gone up the bridge. I bet the narrator's up there at the top, isn't he? The narrator's at the top, and we've probably missed on any sort of achievement to see the narrator in every level as a result. We start from the beginning. Do you mean the beginning of the whole game or the beginning of the level? I kind of just want to go back to the start of this little bit. Just because we've probably missed an opportunity to go see the narrator. Laser beam! It's fine, I'll just get you to melt the fireflies out with it. Or we take her back and then she gets to go free him and help him. But maybe we didn't miss anything. Okay, there's a ladder to go up, but I'm going to go to the top of this. Which is ironically also the same place that the ladder leads to. So before we do that, let's go back of here. Any sneaky hidden stuff back here? There's a sort of a path. There's sort of a path to nowhere, right? Ironically, there is a searchlight there, so I think we maybe want to avoid that. So it's just the guy that's up there. Never mind. We could have gone up there early, and I bet there's a bit where the narrator can be seen that we can't get to anymore, right? You don't see me. Okay, he's very oblivious. I jump over that. Can. Little boxes. Okay, before I go over there, I just want to go back to go look at the other bit to see if the narrator's over there. Hi, don't see me. Carry on your way. Mr. Narrator? You hiding over here? You are. Hi there. You not want to say hello? You normally have bits of wisdom for me when I find you. I think I might need to go back. Did I miss an opportunity to get up there? Maybe we did miss an opportunity. Maybe we could get up there before, but now we can't. And he might have maybe spoke to us if we'd gone up there in the first. Because it looks like there's a path up there. Maybe I can climb to it from that little cornery bit. Maybe there's a little climby bit that I missed. Not ready to give up just yet. Surely you can get up there and see Mr. Narrator boxes. Like, if I get onto those boxes. Carry on, good sir. Just need to go see the narrator. Maybe that ice will melt. Hi. Fine, you can have me for now. Oh, it's free. She broke out. Why was that game over? She was out. Okay, fine. Go onwards. Maybe in another stage, she will be able to come back to that. And that place will have melted and she'll be able to get up there. We just need to go turn off his laser beam for now. And I'll be back, Mr. Narrator. I'll be back. This guy must also have a key. Key which we will steal very easily. These are fireflies. Okay, well, where's the other key then? We release some fireflies. Aha! The other key. You see nothing. Absolutely nothing, sir. I mean, I get where they want me to go. But before I unlock this... before I unlock this one... we need to look back to see if that somehow unlocked the path to the narrator. Like, what did those fireflies go and do? Did they free the narrator? They might have done. I mean, probably would have been easier if I just did this. Okay, it doesn't look like that freed the narrator in any way. Still frozen. Far easier than going running the long way around, isn't it? But, you know, we'll just pretend she doesn't have mystical powers, that she can see the whole map. But she shouldn't. Shouldn't have any special powers to see the whole map. Right, release the fireflies, and maybe if I release these fireflies. Turn the laser beam off.
His only focus was the annihilation of the zombie child.
He broke his machine. That's going to overload and then blow up the path of the narrator, isn't it? Or release all the fireflies.
Gloomy knew he would never leave them be. But he would never stop fighting for the human girl.
Okay, one set of fireflies released. You can't get out of here to go get to the other bit, so that's fine. You missed. Okay, lock down. Release the fireflies. Get out. Well, what else is there to do? I've released the fireflies. Oh, they've been cages. I need to not just melt them, I need to also unlock the cages. Which, you know, they're not quite unlocked. There you go, one. No. Damn it! They got me. We're doing so good. We're doing so good. What does the X move even do? Okay. Free this one. I'll go unlock this one whilst you're doing that. Away from the net. One over here. There we go. Melted. I'll be back. They're just being a little annoying with letting me open them. And freedom. Okay, they're free. See, the sun won last time. But what about the narrator? Ah, the golem was the sun. With the Crash Bandicoot mask. And now they live in
The sun
space.
finally rose again. He stared in wonder at these two mesmerizing creatures that carried his light in their hearts.
Why didn't it count that I found the narrator?
We could have followed in their footsteps, but we didn't. The world welcomed a magnificent sunset for the last time. I stayed until there was no one left to bury but me.
Still the crow. It's still the crow. Okay, well, turns out that is it. Okay. No one left to bury but him. Well, who's going to bury him? The crow going to bury you? I don't think the crow can use the shovel. And I found you on that last level. I found you on every level. There's no achievement for having found you on every level. I did. That was Gloomy Eyes. Turns out, you know, a bit shorter than I thought it was going to be, but still an interesting puzzle game. Could have maybe completed it in one sitting, but, you know, I thought there'd be a bit more. And it annoyed the Windows update messed with everything and broke everything, but you know, we got there at the end, even if we're late because of all of Windows updates messing with things. Yeah, Untold Tales. They make some good games, and this was a good game. Interesting puzzle game. The crow didn't really get explained. You know, the narrator told us some interesting things when we found him. Don't know if maybe there's more to the mansion level, because it said, you know, they were eager to get out there. Maybe there might have been more that you could do there. It certainly looks as though there could have been the potential to do more. And, you know, we solved that one a bit quicker than the other level. And then, you know, it turns out a different sort of thing where you just use the super zombie powers to pretty much do the other things. So there was less puzzles there and more just, you know, hit the things. But yeah, there's still a good game and I'd recommend it. So if you like what you see, you know, go check it out for yourself. No zombies were harmed during the development of this game. Other than maybe the ones that we had die. But you know, we just died a few times. Not that many times. And he came back to life every time. So it's all good. So 1, chapter 2. Ah, so there's... Oh, we didn't find the narrator in level 1 apparently. There's a treasure chest? Maybe it means an item to pick up. I could have sworn I picked up whatever items there were in the levels. Plus, we did find the narrator in that level. Excuse me, I found him. He was down at the bottom left and playing his harpsichord. He didn't speak to us when I found him. But we found him. We found him in the first bit. We found him in there. I don't know if there was a treasure in that one. We found the treasure in that one and the guy. Into the woods. I think I found him there as well, so why is it not counting that I found him? Waited to counter, we found both. Did I find him on the one where we were climbing the tree? I'm not sure. We found him on the minecart one. I think it didn't count where I found him in some of these, you know. Okay, obviously chapter 12, there was no way to find anything because it was just a boss fight, essentially. Fading Hope, we found him in the treasure. The Last Glimmer. Okay, so even though we found him in that, it doesn't say that there's a thing to find him. Interesting. It says we've got 8 treasures and 8 of the guy. I wonder if we find him, if there's an extra ending or anything. You know, super secret ending if you find all of the stuff, perhaps? Maybe the narrator will do a bit more. Okay. The various mementos that we did find with these things. Gramophone. Yes, you can listen to the music as well if you want. Various different things. There's a whole lot of music. 40 musics and 13 levels. Interesting balance. Oh, and the narrator has gone. The end. Yep, that was Gloomy Eyes. Go check it out for yourself on Steam if you would like. Let's just see what achievements are. So we've got 11 out of 29 achievements. Play a good old record. We didn't play any records. Make Gloomy pet get to a pentagram. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so we didn't put him in any of the pentagrams in the level in the haunted house. In the forest, steal a fuse without stopping the wagons. Okay. Dispose of some of the devices in the workshop. Score a basket, so there's a basketball game we could have played. Take a ride with Gloomy and Nina in the same Ferris wheel cabin. I did that and it didn't give me the achievement. Excuse me. I rode them in the same Ferris wheel. And I said that should be an achievement and it didn't give it to me. Take a refreshing shower in the hidden refuge. Okay. Burn out the light bulbs using the generator in the school. Okay. Well, we burnt out the light bulbs in the haunted house. I don't know about the school. Hit a metal block back before it touches the ground. Okay. I mean, I was sort of prepared for doing that, but we didn't. You know, not knowing the achievement, because I didn't know the achievement, but I was thinking, you know, if one lands by me, I'm going to get ready to hit it, but it never landed in front of me. It always landed miles away. Make the boat's water wheel roll for at least 2 seconds. Okay. Finish a fight without taking damage. Get Gloomy crushed between 2 wagons. Zombie or not, that's gotta hurt. Okay. Find the gravekeeper in every chapter. I feel like I did and it didn't count that we found him a lot. You know? At least 3 cultists with the shockwave. Right, so I guess that's the whole point of that shockwave thing. Just collect 3 sliding baseball cultists and hit them with the shockwave. Gather all the mementos. Assemble a boat in less than 30 seconds. Well, the only reason you do that is if you put all the stuff by the boat in advance and then just put it all together. Crush Nina under a falling wagon. Remind me, who's the bad guy here again? So obviously you need to crush out deliberately. Fall off a cliff in the mountains. Well, we didn't do that. But, you know, we weren't planning to. Okay, so that is Gloomy Eyes. So we need to end the